after the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. For the winner here in this semifinal game, it's on to play for the national championship. It's the Connecticut Huskies against the Southern Miss Golden Eagles. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. Tremendous build-up for this semifinal game. Holly Rowe joins us in the sidelines with some of the key storylines. Holly?
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the Huskies head coach. This is the most magical story we have seen this year in the college football playoff. This team has had to prove themselves every step along the way. And today, one win away from a national championship game appearance. The coach said we cannot be thinking about that. Our focus has to be where our feet are right now and making sure we are locked and loaded on every single play. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
As the first down is still going. He's got a crease. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Huskies, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. What a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series for them. Terrific play calling. I thought the rhythm was solid, the line of scrimmage played well, and here they are with an early score.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hampton. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. They're going to run the option. The fullback gets stuffed for a loss. Ran into a wall there.
That is a perfect job by this defense. It has to start with the fullback. If you don't stop the fullback, you're not going to stop the option. Here, they're able to get inside, and this is probably a poor read from the quarterback, but I got to tell you, this is a...
Breaks into the clear. Picks up the force, looking for more. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Southern Miss, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. Very satisfying drive, and perhaps a relief to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And UConn's offense is back out there. Ball handed off. And they'll stop him short at the line to gain. And the Huskies hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield. Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Finds an open target on the left side. Breaking free, end zone ahead. Was out of bounds after a solid gain close to the 45.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a first down. You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
Almost makes a terrible freshman mistake. Lucky that it's incomplete.
Just a bit too much air from the quarterback there and allows the defense to get in and knock it away. I think a big part of playing the position is choosing the right trajectory. You've got to drive the football, layer the football, or throw with touch. And every single time you throw, you've got to choose one of those passes. And here, I just felt like you put too much air on it. You got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on fourth.
And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. Here comes the Golden Eagles offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Dropping back, it's Lacey. Looking for the wideout. Right down the middle, it's Little. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. So they try them little, but...
I've been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Direct snap. Got an opening here. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Golden Eagles.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And now to try here for the extra point. The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the UConn offense back on the field now. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The false start will back him up 5 yards. Now it's 1st and 15. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Porter. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Huskies hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
After the incompletion, 2nd down now from the 35. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Catch made way down to the 25. Brought down to the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Lets it fly to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there.
Chris, not all turnovers are equal, and this one clearly is going to hurt the rest of the day. You drive all the way down inside the red zone, feel like you've got points right there for you, and you turn the football over. Credit the defense, bow in their neck, but that is a big mistake here offensively.
Looking downfield, it's Lacey. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. And what a grab by the sophomore.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's back. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, here it is. This is exactly what we anticipated from this matchup, and this offense more in particular. We knew we were going to get these option concepts in the run game. This quarterback is a very good player, but the defense is ready for it. This defensive coordinator told us.
He's got space. He goes out of bounds, close to the 25. This running back continues to impress, and forget the freshman label. He's had a year of experience out. He's had a tremendous year, and Joel, they clearly trust him, rely on him in this big game.
Chris, what I've been most impressed with is his durability. Normally a young running back, you try to take a few of those carries off of him during the course of the year, but they have just...
Breaking into the clear, has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. He runs it into the end zone.
Chris, I might be showing my age a little here, but I don't know if there's anything more beautiful than watching a true old-school option play come to fruition. This is a great job blocking on the edge, the read by the quarterback, and then once that back hits the pitch, you can tell it just opens up, and he's off to the races for a touchdown.
It's Southern Mississippi in front, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Here comes the Huskies offense back on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference.
Chris, these are so difficult to defend, and the reason is that tight end.
A deep shot to the right. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, UConn. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa. I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped with the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Southern Miss offense is back out there now. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Tough running that breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. On the option. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. On the read. It's a keeper. Now when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the wildcat look. And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. Running through the tackle. They'll tackle him after a short game. A cautious call there on third and long.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. They'll use the ground game here. He shreds the tackle. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. He's got a crease. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looking for his back. And this pass is caught. Last completion gets him near the marker. It'll be third down and inches. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He's got some space. Look out. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Huskies.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. comes the Southern Mississippi offense back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Bringing pressure. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
This is a great job defensively on two fronts. One, the coverage down the field. There's nowhere to really throw this football, but also the pass rush was forcing the quarterback to stay in the pocket. Man, I thought he was inside of the pocket as he threw that ball away. I thought there should have been a flag, Chris.
Makes the catch. It's Singleton. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. First down here for this offense.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series. It's a nice delivery by the quarterback. An easy completion. Set yourself up for second and short.
So a solid gain of 8 sets him up 2nd and 2. Really opens up the offensive playbook here. Dropping back, it's Lacey. And the Golden Eagles churn out another first down. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
And there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
The Golden Eagles will have 1st and 10 here. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44. They'll crank the tempo here for this next play.
Chris, I think the best way to defend these drag routes is getting some contact early in this route. You've got to jam this wide receiver, in particular with his original alignment. If he gets a clean release, you're probably going to get that ball completed as an offense. So jam the wide receiver at the line of scrimmage. Play some tight man and force him to really work for that release. I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
He just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's 4th down.
Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. And the Golden Eagles will line up to kick it away. On for his second punt of the game. His first one was a beauty. And they'll kick it away here. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So a first down after the penalty, that can be deflating for a defense. Let's see if they can step up here. Back to throw. It's Lacey. Looking to scramble. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on third down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the third down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on first down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on first down is setting them up for success here down the line.
Second down now after the sack. Back in motion now. Fights off a defender. Well, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
So a tough third and long on the 10th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on third down. He'll be sacked. The defense swarms him on third and long.
Well, these are situations you just hate to be in as an offense.
Sorry to interrupt, Joe, but this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own side. Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking deep downfield to the left. He's got it. Enough for a first down. He will not be caught. Touchdown, Southern Miss.
Massive touchdown right here in a tie ball game going into the half, and they're able to get the ball in the end zone, take the lead, and no time left for the opposition. That is just a crucial point in this game, and great execution by this offense.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT is good, so it's a 7-point game, 28-21. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Huskies will kick it off to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Hampton. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Golden Eagles offense back on the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. Quarterback's got it on the option. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. The Golden Eagles will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
This is the real secret of the triple option, is that a quarterback has to be willing to hand the football off to the fullback. You've got to threaten the interior of that defense if you're going to create horizontal stretch later in this possession. Beautiful job. Good read, gives it to the fullback, and that's a nice gain. When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
And seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver.
Oh, he's got open space. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 30.
Chris, here's the key on these option plays as a quarterback is that you can't assume that you're always going to pitch the ball. You've got to read the defense and force them to make a decision. Here, there's nobody for the quarterback, and he does a great job of just continuing along that track and getting up the field for a big gain.
They'll try the option play here. First down and more. He's still running. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, I love it so much. I know that we're a couple of Colorado guys, but this is like watching old school Nebraska football, man. Joel Makovica right down the middle of the field. Give it to the fullback, baby. I love this style of football.
It's an option look. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense in hurry-up mode. And the back now goes in motion. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They'll run the option. Powering through a tackle. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. It's become a really entertaining playoff game. Both offenses back and forth answering each other. Now, Joe, which side can execute better here in the second half and come out with a W?
Well, Chris, you call the biggest tennis tournaments in the world. This is one of those great volleys. Back and forth we go. These offenses trading big old forehands from the baseline. And I got to tell you, it just feels like this is going to be an instant classic.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Alexander. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. The Huskies offense retakes the field now. Ball handed off. It's a nice game. It'll move the football up to the 27. They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. And here's the handoff. That's good for a first down near the 40. The first down on the ground, that's been something that's been hard to come by for this offense here. There's still time, though, to get the running game going.
Chris, it has been tough sledding running the football. Even that first down run, there's just not a lot of room, not a lot of success. It seems like this defense is fully committed to stopping the run game. Maybe time for a play-action pass? I think it should be coming up.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He finally made the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center guard, getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Got an opening here. Here he goes. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, UConn.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Hampton. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking to pass, it's Lacey. On the move now. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. From their own 8-yard line now is second and long. And the quarterback dropping back. Here comes the rush. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Defense is playing well in all areas here. First, the pressure on the quarterback. He's clearly hurried, and because of that, I didn't feel like this was the best read. He just kind of jumps at it and throws it right into double cover.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Goes out of bounds, but a nice chunk of yardage there. He's across the 45. When you go back to the weapon, he's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joe, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. When you have a guy like that that you rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It's Southern Mississippi in front, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking to throw. It's Lacey. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. He could go. Out past the 30. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play, the takeaway, and a huge gain on the return.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Touchdown, Huskies. This offense cannot be stopped. Now the important point after attempt. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hampton. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Southern Miss offense is back out there now. Let's see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Here's the option play. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, Chris, this defense is doing a really good job of being assignment sound. The quarterback has nowhere to go. He can't really get the edge. He's got to dive up in the middle of the field. This defense, if they continue to do this, they're going to have a good day.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. To throw, it's Lacey. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. He goes out of bounds, but a nice play moves the ball to the 45.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
And the Golden Eagles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll try to run it with the option. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. The Golden Eagles looking to run some tempo here. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's looking deep down the middle. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this third down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game, and as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those three together.
Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
Just trying to get rid of it.
Well, this protection has been an issue all day long, and here again the quarterback is hit as he throws the football. He just has never been comfortable, and another incompletion for this offense.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes and get a nice stop.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. He's got space. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
His best trait, Chris, is that he's got a great nose for the goal line. Not one, not two, 4 touchdowns on the day. What an incredible performance from an outstanding back.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And UConn's offense is back out there. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, UConn. They were not going to catch him that time. The Huskies back on top. See if they can convert the point after. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. The offense will take over. Here comes the Southern Mississippi offense back out on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Takes the ball and heads to the left. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. And the Golden Eagles will crank up the tempo. Looking to throw. It's Lacey. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Oh, and the big fella couldn't quite hold on to that one. Going to set up a 3rd down play.
That is a poor decision by this quarterback. That's not the matchup that you want. The coverage is tight. Really should have been intercepted. I think the quarterback got away with that one. Sigh of relief from that offensive coordinator that that's not a turnover.
Fires it to the wideout. Catches May down the middle. Makes the 1st down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. And following the catch, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. It's their sophomore wide receiver who's hurt. Holly will have some information as soon as we can. Handoff here from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. They're going to run the option. He keeps it. Can he convert? He's got a crease. That's a solid gain there. He keeps it and picks up the 1st down himself.
What a luxury as a play caller. On 3rd and long, you don't have to force the ball into the air and try to protect the passer. No, you can just use the athleticism of this amazing quarterback. And if he makes the right decision, there's a good chance he's getting the 1st down. His explosiveness, his decision-making, it's all on display here, and that's a nice carry for a 1st down.
There's the handoff. They make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 28.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on 1st down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on 1st down and get 1st downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Clock stops officially 2 minutes to go before the end of this game. We'll take a quick pause. The Golden Eagles lining up here on 1st and 10. Handoff in a single back formation. But they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They'll run it here. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Quarterback's got it on the option. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. You get a timeout now from the Huskies. That's their 1st. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. With a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead.
Boy, I thought in that situation they might go for it. 4th and short in the red zone. But they did talk about points being at a premium in this matchup. And if they got in this situation, they wanted to put points on the board, and they do so here.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Play action here on first down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. The ball is picked off. Could take it all the way. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they could secure the W by just kneeling down. The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? They'll try the option play here. They picked up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Send the back in motion. It's an option look. He'll pitch it. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. And a timeout taken by the defense here with 19 seconds to play. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Dropping back, it's Lacey. Looking for a man deep down the middle. Caught near the goal line. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Miss.
This was way too easy of a touchdown for this offense. Just an easy throw on the outside on the fly route. Clearly there's been a breakdown in coverage. They've got to fix this. Nobody should be that open down the field.
Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Alexander. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First down. Looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. And that last pass falls incomplete. That will do it. Game over. Well, the confetti is falling. They're going to get that trophy. Certainly something important to celebrate. But Joel, these semifinal games are always tricky because they can't celebrate for long. The ultimate game now awaits them.
We are